Hello my lovelies, welcome to MochaEmprss Oracle and Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel and tuning in. I'm getting ready to do an Oracle reading for Monday, September 21st, 2020. Trying to do them ahead of time now so that I can have them posted already or set to post at a certain time. Because from the other videos you've probably seen that I'm busy trying to get some renovations done with my house, so it's going to be having me in and out of the house, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to sit down and do the actual reading, so I'm going to try to do them the night before so that I can release them and have them ready to get going that next day, that next morning. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you like, that'd be great. If you subscribe to the channel, that will allow you to get notifications when I'm going to be releasing the new videos. Right now I'm just doing the monthly zodiac tarot readings and also the daily oracle readings. To book a personal reading, if you just follow the instructions in the information below the video, then you would be able to book a personal reading with me. Also, you may hear people come in and out of the room behind me. I'm doing my readings in my dining room right now. So the kids may come in. I live with my children, so they may come in to get something to eat or whatever out of the kitchen. But usually when they see me sitting in front of my computer like this, they know that I'm working. So, so please, I hope the distractions are not too much. I do have a tendency to sometimes use occasional cuss word. So if that's something that you feel you can't tolerate, if you want to exit stage left, by all means, I will not be offended, but I really wish that you would stay. Perhaps you can get a message out of the video. This is a general reading. It's not for anyone in particular, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. If you don't get any kind of message today, then that means this message was not meant for you today. Okay? Maybe meant for you at another time. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to be using the Power of Surrender cards. And also to clarify, if needed, I will use my Tarotorial cards. I did a blessing before the video, and I pre-shuffled the cards already. So I'm going to lay out a couple of cards. And okay. So I laid out Surrender to Creativity, Surrender to Wonder and Awe. I'll lay out one more. Surrender to Setting Limits. And on the bottom of the deck, it says surrender the habit of people pleasing. It's the overall energy. Stop feeling the need to please everyone. Focus more on pleasing yourself. Okay, so pop my neck real quick. I'm kind of cramped. Okay, so the surrender to creativity. It says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. To me, this is saying that you shouldn't shut yourself off to things. You should be open. You should be more open-minded about things, especially when you're trying to come up with ideas and be creative. Don't limit yourself. The second card, surrender to awe, wonder and awe. It says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So, yeah. Open to the magic of every moment. Don't take things for granted, even little small, wonderful things that happen to you. even the things that seem mundane or things that don't seem very good, just keep an open mind, and don't take any of the things that happen in your life to you, don't take any of it for granted. Because that will keep you connected with the flow of life, of the meaning of life, of what your life means to you. You'll learn to be more appreciative of the good things that happen. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay, this is like when you're feeling yourself being tugged in different directions by anyone and everyone in your life. And this is usually people that are like really helpful or people that are very compassionate and giving. People that are very benevolent. They need to be careful and not overwhelm themselves and stretch themselves too thin, because it becomes quite stressful if you're trying to juggle all this different stuff plus your stuff. So you can't do all that juggling. Something's got to give, and something's going to come crashing down. So you have to learn how to say no to people. You can't say yes to everything. You can't be in all these different places at all these different times for everyone and yourself. You can't do it all. So you have to learn how to say no and mean it. Learn how to say no and not feel guilty about it, because it's better to say no instead of getting yourself to the point to where you're just stretched so thin and you promise and you make all these promises and commitments to people and you're not able to fulfill that. Because then they look at you like, why didn't you do that for me? This person you can't be trusted. They get mad at you and you get into arguments and you lose friends or you lose, connections or relationships over stuff like that. So you have to practice expressing your own needs and learn how to say no. Okay. I can go ahead and I can clarify. This deck I did not pre-shuffle, so I'm going to shuffle real quick. Do it 5 times. That wasn't very good. Okay, Spirit, show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. So far, it's looking like this message is saying that you need to learn how to say no and stop catering to everyone else and learn how to take care of yourself so that you can let your own imagination soar. You can be more creative and be more appreciative of your gifts, of what life is giving you, what life is offering you. So you'll be able to enjoy life more, You can't do that if you're doing everything for everyone else. If you're not able to stop and smell the roses, you're too busy doing all these favors for these other people, taking care of other people's stuff when you're not taking care of your own. Okay. Clarify. Surrender to creativity. Surrender to creativity. Show me what I need to see. Surrender to creativity. I'll take that one. I'll take 9. I'll take that one. Okay. Surrender. The Fool came out to clarify surrender to creativity. The Fool. And Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Fool is new beginnings, is innocence, beginner's luck, improvisation, improv. This is a new journey. That someone is going to start. A new project, a new beginning. Something has ended, and this is something new that's going to start. That's what the Fool is. That's air energy. And the Page of Swords in reverse, that's air energy as well. It's manipulation, deception, haste. It says that someone's feeling introverted. They're feeling like they don't want to be bothered. They want to stay. They want to be alone. They're afraid to talk to people, especially public speaking. This is energy that's saying you need to be careful to think about what you want to say first before you actually say it. Air energy is communication. It symbolizes communication. This is also saying that you should be careful of making promises that you can't keep. Like I was saying before, stretching yourself thin with people. Learn how to say no. Because if you keep making all these promises to people that you're going to do things or be somewhere or, that type of thing, making commitments to other people and not being able to fulfill those commitments, then they're going to look at you as not being very reliable. So you don't want to tarnish your reputation. That's what the Page of Swords is. You don't want to tarnish your reputation. You want to, if somebody asks you to do something, you want to stop and wait and say, okay, wait a minute, let me think. Can I do this or not? Before you say, oh, yeah, I can do that. I know how to do that. No, wait, stop. Before you answer, you should say, okay, wait, let me check my schedule and let me get back to you. That's the best thing you should do. It's when you feel like you're overwhelmed and people are coming to you and, you're trying to get something done, but you can't because you have all these people asking you of things. You need to just, if you know you can't do it, that's a good way of letting them down. It's saying, look, let me check my schedule and I have to get back to you. And then that'll let you work up the courage to say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't do that at this time. Maybe I can do it later or whatever. Okay? It'll let you say no. It'll give you an easier feeling of saying no because you're going to have to learn how to say no. You can't say yes to everything. So this is on the power of the surrender to creativity. You can stay open to new ideas and everything, and you can have that new beginning, the new thing that you're wanting to do, new journey, whatever that may be. But you can't do it if you're feeling stretched, if you're feeling introverted, like you don't want to be bothered with anyone because everybody keeps asking you for stuff, and to keep them from asking you and to keep them from bothering you, you agree to it, which means you're not able to fulfill it. You're making empty promises. So don't make empty promises, okay? Because then you won't find yourself being able to be creative or to have that new journey on something creative, some kind of project or something that you've been wanting to work on. It could be anything. It could be anything. It's not telling me what. It's just depicting a new journey, where you will be filled with wonder and courage and optimism. So it sounds like something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. It could be going somewhere, a journey, an actual journey somewhere, traveling, or it could be just a journey as far as like a new endeavor, career-wise, you know, could be that. Okay, so let's clarify surrender to all. Surrender to all. Surrender to wonder and all. Sorry. This is the card that says you should be open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will help you keep connected to the ecstasy of flow. Please clarify the surrender to wonder and awe. That one. Surrender to wonder and awe. Surrender to wonder and awe. Oh no, that's 15 cards. Surrender to wonder and awe. Okay, take that one. Okay, let me put this on there. Alright, Queen of Cups reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. Okay, so the Queen of Cups reversed is saying martyrdom, insecurity, dependence. Someone's feeling dependent on someone. That your emotions are getting the best of you. Someone's emotions are getting the best of them, and that they may need to step back and use their head over their heart for for a little while instead of going with their emotions. Stop using your emotions to drive you. Don't be afraid. Because if you're not emotionally well, and you're walking around with your heart on your sleeve and you're letting your heart guide your decisions, then you're not going to do those that are depending on you any justice. You're not going to be doing yourself any justice. You need to focus more on your own spirituality and mental or emotional health, and make sure that you're feeling good in those aspects of your life before you try to take care of other people. Basically, that's what this is saying. This is water energy. Water is emotions, emotional stuff. Okay, the second card to clarify surrender to wonder and awe is the Five of Wands in reverse. And this is when someone is aligning their head with their heart to find the options that best suit them. It's saying that you can rest easy, that there's a release in tension, that a conflict has been avoided. That you're having some kind of internal conflict with something, but you're not quite sure what the solution is to that. You're not entirely sure where you stand. It also says that you may have just come out of a struggle or a stressful situation, and now you're breathing a sigh of relief, like, oh, God, I'm so glad that's over. I'm glad that was taken care of. So what this, in reference to the surrender to wonder and awe, the Queen of Cups in reverse in this card. It's like someone is feeling hurt. I'm picking up someone's feeling hurt. Someone got hurt in a relationship, and wait a minute, it's like they're inside themselves, beating themselves up for it. That's what it feels. It feels like they are going over and over it in their mind. Why did this happen to me? Why did this person hurt me? What did I do wrong? Why don't they want me? And it's like things like that. They're having questions, because to me it's like there was a breakup or separation, and there's a lot of questions that weren't answered as to why it was happening. It's like the breakup happened without any explanation. It's like this person just said, okay, it's over, and they just stopped calling. They ghosted you. They just left you alone. They broke contact. They haven't called. They won't text back. They blocked you on social media. And this person is left like holding their feelings in a bag, like, okay, what am I supposed to do with all this? What happened? How am I supposed to handle this? And they feel betrayed. They feel, I don't know. It's like they're going through this inside of themselves, this conflict, but they're going to have to realize that it's nothing that they've done necessarily, but sitting here beating themselves up over it, it's not getting them anywhere. So they're going to have to take that breath and say, okay, you know what? Okay, it's over. I need to take care of myself. I need to move on from this. And in order to do that, you're going to have to stop letting your emotions get the best of you. You have to take a step back and use your head. That's what the Queen of Cups in reverse is saying. You have to step back from this and say, okay, it's been this amount of time since we broke up, since we separated. I need to move on. I need to start healing from this. Because if you don't start healing, you're going to keep sitting here waiting for this person to call you, and they're not going to call you. You're going to be waiting for them to text or to call or to send you a message through social media or whatever. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get the answers that you want. You're not going to get the answers that you feel you deserve. Because at this point, even if this person was to call you or contact you and you ask them why did you do this to me? Any answer that they give you, it's not going to be good enough, because they've already stabbed that knife in your heart. They've already broken your heart. So any answer that they give you, it's not going to be sufficient. So you know what you do? You heal yourself. You heal your broken heart, okay? And once your heart is healed, and if you run into that person again, or if you get back together with that person again, they're going to come to you with an explanation as to why. And you're going to be able to listen to that and understand. Because right now, your heart is broken. You're not going to understand. Your heart's not going to let you, because it's still broken. So you're going to have to relieve that. You're going to have to relieve that tension, release that emotional baggage, that knot. Because I know what it feels like. It feels like someone has punched you in the stomach and has also ripped out your heart. It feels like something is missing here. I know what it feels like to be heartbroken. But you're going to have to realize, okay, yes, this person hurt me, But, you know, I have to move on from this. I have to look at this as a lesson. I have to learn this as a lesson and heal myself, take care of myself, do some shadow work, and look at life, you know, in a whole different way, and just say, okay, you know, that's how life works. I mean, people's hearts get broken. Nothing's perfect. So just say, okay, you know, my heart was broken, but, you know, my king is still out there. That's how you have to look at it. Okay, this person obviously was not my king, or he's not ready to be my king. So I need to move on. I need to find my king. But in the meantime, let me work on me. What can I do? Well, you can surrender to creativity. You can find something to do with yourself. A new beginning. That's what this is. A new beginning with the Fool. A new beginning. So, okay, that's that for surrender to awe and wonder. Okay, now we're going to clarify surrender to setting limits. Learning how to say no. Okay. Keep yourself healthy and set boundaries for people so they won't be trying to take you for granted. Learn how to say no. It's okay to say no. Surrender to setting limits. Let's clarify surrender to setting limits. Okay, there's one. One more, please, Spirit. Surrender to setting limits. I gotta take that one. Surrender to setting limits. Okay. Eight of Swords and King of Cups. Okay. That noise is my teapot. Okay, Eight of Swords. That's someone that is feeling like a victim, negative thoughts, entrapment, imprisonment, someone that's feeling stuck or trapped, like they can't get away. It's like they feel like they're a victim. They think that they can't get away. They think they don't have any other options when they actually do. Because in any of the tarot, the ones with the art and the pictures, you'll see someone that is blindfolded and they're bound, their hands are bound, and they're like surrounded by 8 swords that are stuck in the ground, that are staked into the ground. And then the surrounding area is like you don't see anything, like it's kind of barren, but the person's bounds are not tight, they're loose, and their blindfold is not tied around their head. It's like they can easily get out. So it's like whoever they feel tied them up, it's the bounds are not tight to where they can't break free and get away. So this is saying that you may be labeling yourself as a victim, but instead of doing that, rather than feeling sorry for yourself, you know, maybe you should take your power back, you know, and evaluate the choices that you have. You should trust your intuition. So that's the 8 of Swords. That's the 8 of Swords. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is telling you to use your emotions and your feelings and impulses wisely. But you need to use them with equity. You can't use one more than the other. The King of Cups is someone that is understanding, that's focused and balanced and peaceful. This is water energy. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It says you should balance your wants with the wants of others. and show that you're sensitive, that you're a sensitive leader that everyone needs. People that come to the King of Cups, it doesn't necessarily have to be a masculine, it could be a feminine, but this is masculine energy, but it could be a man or a woman. But someone with King of Cups energy, people come to them because they're wise and they're understanding and they have good advice. And they come across people sometimes that have negative energy, but they are mature with that. They don't overreact and they don't, start acting immature and judgmental. They're very mature with it so that they can give, the type of advice that this person with negative energy needs. Or they put them in their place where they should belong, because King of Cups, they have that balance. They have that peacefulness over them that people will notice. Okay, so with this, and so surrendering to setting limits, learning how to say no and remember that no is a complete sentence. Expressing your own needs. So that means with the Eight of Swords, it's saying that you should open yourself to a shift in thought, because a change of perspective, it may be exactly what you need right now. So don't let people use you. Don't let people use you, and then you start talking about, oh, well, everybody uses me, and well, that's because you let them. Okay, don't let them. Learn how to say no. Because if you keep saying yes to everyone just because you're afraid of them being mad at you or afraid of what they're going to say about you or whatever, you're going to find yourself Eight of Swords. You're going to find yourself feeling like a victim, like, oh, everybody just uses me because I do these things for them. Well, yeah, because you let them. You allow them to do it. Don't allow them to do it. Learn how to say no. Say, well, no, I can't do that. Or even if you have the time on your calendar to do something for them and you just don't want to do it because it's like this person is shady or this person is giving off these low vibes, or even if you just don't want to do it, it's okay to say no. Just say no. There's no law against saying no. And if they get mad at you because you say no, then oh well. Maybe you don't want to be dealing with that type of person anyway. Maybe that's not really a good friend that you want to be hanging around with or wasting your time with. You know what I mean? That's what it is they look at you as this, they're feeding off your King of Cups energy. They're feeding off that wisdom, that high vibrational energy that you're giving off as King of Cups. Everybody's trying to feed off your cup. So you have to learn how to say no. Because, okay, if everybody's taking from your cup and nobody's trying to give back to it, none of these people are trying to give back to it, then what are you going to have left in your cup? You know what I mean? You're going to have nothing in your cup. So you have to learn how to say no. So you're not feeling like everyone's trying to use you, that you're feeling stuck in this cycle of not being able to get away from these people because they're trying to feed off your energy. That's what it is. Okay? That's the message I got today. So I hope you got something from it. Like I said before, if you're feeling down because you've been through some stuff, I'm trying not to curse. If you're feeling down because you've been through some stuff and Mostly this happens when people are going through something like a relationship, a breakup with a, romantic relationship or something. They feel like, there's nothing they can do. They're feeling heartbroken and they keep dwelling on it and talking about it. Well, you can only talk about it so much. And if it's been a while since you've been with this person and you're still thinking about this person, but they have not tried to reach out to you, then move on. I mean, you're wasting your time, your energy, wasting it on this person that's not trying to get in contact with you. And I'm not saying that they don't care, but they are not showing that they care. So why would you keep thinking about them? Just move on to something. That's when you should use your creative juices to come up with something to do, something to get into, some kind of new beginning. You should have some new beginning going for yourself. Be the fool. If there's something that you've been wanting to do and you're like, okay, you know what, this is the time I can start doing this thing, or I can get involved in this subject area or whatever. Start doing it. Do it. Okay? But make sure that, you're not getting into things that are going to have you making empty promises. Okay? Just be careful of that. Don't stretch yourself too thin. And make sure you learn how to say no. Okay? Take care of yourself. If you're doing things for everybody else and trying to do things for yourself, somebody's going to get neglected, and it's probably going to be you. So, learn how to say no. Prioritize things that you want, that you feel that you can contribute to other people. And if it feels like, you're doing too much, then you need to set something aside and say, okay, I can't do this for people anymore. I need to focus more on me. Okay? Alrighty. So that is your message, and I hope you liked it. Again, if you like to book personal, just follow the directions in the description below the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'd like to say thanks to all of those who have shown your support, as well as booking a personal. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that'd be great. If you'd like to donate something from my Amazon list, that'll be listed in the description below as well. And everything is greatly appreciated. I really do appreciate everything. I hope you guys have a happy Monday. And I will see you tomorrow on tomorrow's video, okay? Love you guys. Peace, love, and light. Bye.